I am Hermes, messenger of the gods, here to bring her message in my hermetic communication. So, conspiracy theories. The bad guys are doing lots of things to us, aren't they? Isn't this the truth? Shouldn't we rebel against the Illuminati, the evildoers of the world? Shouldn't we spread this truth and tell everybody how awful these corporations are, how they're defiling us? Shouldn't we? Shouldn't we talk about chemtrails? Shouldn't we talk about GMOs? Shouldn't we talk about the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and the Bilderbergers and all of these families who are waging war against humanity? Shouldn't we? Well, we can. We absolutely can, but what is this going to solve? And my question to you that I don't want you to react with, I want you to really go inwards. What are they doing unto you? So there are all of these things that are happening in the world, so how is it affecting you? Let me answer that. You are not being affected directly. You are letting this information you are reading online, that you are seeing in the news, in the mainstream, you are internalizing this and identifying with it. So, as we've been talking about on this channel, and as we will keep repeating over and over again, all is consciousness. Matter descends from spirit. And so, yes, it may be hard for us to grasp, but all of the evils in the world are here to act as shadow projections of the collective consciousness. And the point of it is not to be consumed with that illusion. It's not to go outside of yourself and say, we must protest, we must rah, 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 we must get ourselves angry, power to the people. No. The test is for us to see this bullshit and say, this is not how I should act. This is not how consciousness should be expressing itself if we are to achieve harmony, if we are to achieve bliss. The darkness in this world has been our greatest teacher. Because without our mirrors, without seeing darkness for what it is, without these conspiracies expressing to us the ill will which non-unification create, when we look at these things, we cringe inside. We say, how could anybody do this? We look at starving children in Africa and we say, I wish I could help them. We look at the chemtrails and say, I just want to breathe clean air. We look at the GMOs and say, food is sacred. And this, as I've been saying, has been the test. And these reactions is exactly what the Matrix wants you to express. The Matrix is not evil. Saturn is not evil. This entire construct is here to pull love out of you, to let love emerge out of you. And so a lot of us on the path of consciousness expansion have absolutely been affected positively by seeing these conspiracies. This Matrix was created by us. Yes, we collectively knew that we would come into this realm, we would forget everything we knew about unification, about divinity, and therefore we set up obstacles in front of our faces. But these aren't physical obstacles, these are mental, spiritual obstacles, which we had to recognize and then transmute them. And so, yes, most of us, including myself, on this path of unification, we started out the journey with accusation, by realizing the world is not the world which our teachers and parents taught us. Indeed, there is much more than meets the eye. However, the rabbit hole goes even deeper, even deeper. A lot of us felt lost when we became consumed with cloning and reptilians and everything I've mentioned already in this video. And I'm not here to say that's wrong. I'm not here to say the information is not based in fact. What I'm saying is all is consciousness, and therefore we should take this, we should take the darkness and shine the light at it. We are the living souls of Asgard. Everybody who performed blood over intent absolutely is experiencing this unification, and even if you don't feel it, everything you are going through is indeed bubbling up to that state, and we are becoming humble. We are becoming as humming bubbles. I know it's kind of a funny visualization, but if you can imagine a bubble that is humming, a bubble is light. A bubble is absolutely buoyant and does not impose its will. It just flows wherever the air brings it. So let's be humble. Let's be like a humming bubble. But let's be confident too. Confidence and humility are not mutually exclusive. I recently received a comment accusing me of not being humble. I exercise my confidence each and every step I take, each and every word I speak, and part of this is an exercise is to let you guys know that confidence is absolutely necessary in order to feel unified. This whole I'm not worthy condition the living souls have been in told us that if we are to be confident, then, oh, well, we're bordering egotistical, and if we are to be humble, then we're bordering being nothing. So where does that take us? Well, that took us into a seesaw ride of confusion. But I am here to let you guys know the Divine Mother would like all of you to know we must be in our own. We must speak with a big stick. We must walk with confidence. We must absolutely use every part of ourselves without shame. Without shame. And we absolutely can be confident without exalting ourselves over anybody else. We can express confidence without dominance. Now, one of the biggest perils of conspiracy theories is mental masturbation. Yes, a lot of us have truly been masturbating our minds with information. Because one bit of information leads to another. And trust me, I've been down that rabbit hole where you find out about the CIA secrets and you go to MK Ultra and then the Montauk Project and then, whoa, there's a whole new world and you just want to soak up every ounce of information. But we're going back to the heart. We are going back to the 0 point, the heart space. So if we focus too much on the head and mental processes, then we are no better than the scientists who try to break down everything in this world, and really what they're doing is fragmentizing everything. Do you see fragmentation anywhere here? Nope. This is the earthly expression of the Mother Goddess. This is what's true. This is what's pure. We have said that nature is a harsh mistress. Nature has only been a harsh mistress because we have not been loyal to our own interconnectedness. Does this look harsh to you? Everything in this realm is a reflection of the living souls. And so, yes, I know it's difficult to grasp, but even the animals who are violent are reflections of our internal animalistic nature. And yes, all of these evil guys, these bad guys, they're not even real. They're not even real. They are illusions. And so, the point of all of this is being grateful. When we're outside of ourselves accusing, saying there are evils which are forcing themselves into my heart, into my mind, and I can't do anything about it until that is done, we are not acting in gratefulness. We can be great. We can be grateful. But we must first go inwards. And then, when we go outwards, we shall see. Nothing is as it seems. Everything is malleable. The world is our oyster. So, I urge all of my blood family to keep this train of consciousness going. We do not have to focus on what harms the world. We must focus on what heals the world. Because in doing so, we heal the world. I am Hermes, messenger of the gods, at your service eternally. Let us speak our divine intentions always. I intend to bring forth heaven on earth. I intend to bring forth a golden age of truth, wisdom, expansion, and expression. I intend to unify with all living souls of the pleroma eternally. I intend to walk with confidence and humility. I intend to unite all living souls. I intend to release them all from bondage. I intend to dissolve this construct of dualism. I intend to live, speak, think, and feel directly from the heart. We are the all. We are the goddess. I am truth. I am wisdom. I am beauty. I am expansion. I am enlightenment. I am one with the all. This is an original piano piece. It is called Hunger in Isolation.
Taking you higher. I'm coming in high. you.